truly been the most exciting Tucson Gem event of all time, and I'm so thrilled to be part of the finale. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. We think of those unique, beautiful, rare finds. You think of the Queen of Diamonds, Carol Brody herself, who has worked with the premier jewelry houses around the world, knows how to pick them, my friends, and we are so thrilled curating some of the most fabulous one-of-a-kind pieces. We had the opportunity, and welcome. Thank you for being part of the finale, girlfriend.
How fabulous to finish up Tucson Gem Month with all of my best Tucson discoveries from last year and this year. It's amazing.
All right, let me just tell everybody a little bit about the history of this amazing piece that we launched during the Tucson event. I will tell you right off the bat, I have fewer than 200 of these remaining. I'm just saying because to get multicolored tourmaline in an ombre effect, genuine, beautiful cultured pearls, 36-inch at $99.90 is not an easy thing to do. Not at $119. I've never seen anything like it. I took multiples, 2 of the 36-inch, and just went to town and layered them like crazy. I said when I had the opportunity to work with Carol a couple of days ago during the Tucson event, I said, Carol, this is like the pick of the pick.
Oh my
What
gosh.
can you not wear this with? And before it sells out, take it away and please share with everyone how you came upon this. We've never, this is one necklace. We've never done anything like this in the King of Gems, if you will.
I don't think we're ever going to be able to do anything like this again. Let me tell you a little bit about, Lynn and I were talking. If you look at Lynn, I'm sorry, I know that they're on me right now, but if you look at Lynn and you look at the way these tourmalines are glistening. Tourmaline is a very expensive gemstone. Yeah. Now, what we did with tourmaline is, tourmaline comes, by the way, in the most beautiful saturated colors and more colors than any other gemstone on the planet. So what we've done with this tourmaline, and this was the really hard part, we've ombreed, and ombre means going from light to dark. So we had to lay out every single tourmaline bead. These are hand drilled, hand faceted. Every one of them has to be laid out so that the raspberries go into the pinks, the greens go into the yellows, and it goes all the way around. You have the blacks going into the navies. You've got the whites. So you have every color.
Talk about, my friend, this designer-inspired, beautiful class that's so easy to work and makes it easy to layer, too.
It makes it so easy to layer, which I love, Lynn. I also like this as a design element. So you've got the luster of the pearls. You have the incredible sparkle in every color in the world of the Tucson. I call this Tucson sunset because when you look at a Tucson sunset or any sunset wherever you live, it bursts with those colors, with those greens and oranges and reds and yellows. And then what would a sunset be if it didn't have beautiful luminescent cloud? It has the femininity. To me, this is the most feminine way to wear precious gemstone, gold plate.
30 seconds, and with everyone now in the ordering process, fewer than 100 remain. If you're there, we've accounted you. Congratulations. What a wonderful Tucson special price. And for the first time ever, too, all of Carol's necklaces were available with free shipping for the Tucson event, 4 flex pays, all of these goodies, and of course, up to 30% off when you shop hsn.com, and 4 flex pays on gemstone jewelry. Just simply search gemstones in the search engine on hsn.com.